The number one myth that I hear all the time is, well, I can't start my coaching business until I have a website. Anyone ever thought that? Please let me know in the comments. Let me know if you have ever said to yourself, I can't possibly get a client if I don't have a website. And I actually posted about this in a group, a very large Facebook group here. And the web designers wanted my head, okay? They wanted my neck, my head. They were like, I'm not having it, which is understandable. I'm not trying to knock your hustle. I love websites, okay? I have one myself. Okay? However, here is the truth. The truth is you don't need a website. You just need a way for people to click buy. Okay, let me repeat that again. You don't need a website. You just need a way for people to click buy. And this is why I say this. It's because new coaches and even some growing coaches, they often think that they absolutely have to have a website in order to actually start their business. And, you know, I get it because you think, oh, I'm online. I definitely have to have a website. How could I possibly be credible? How could people possibly trust me and think that I'm legitimate if I don't have a website? I get it. I used to think this exact same way. Okay. Now, the issue with that belief is that it actually holds you back from onboarding clients. So the thing is that I do think a website is actually important. I used to work on websites in my business in the beginning of it. I was a WordPress VA. So I helped people, manage their websites. So I do think that they're very important. However, in the beginning, what's more important is that you have a reliable way for people to actually purchase from you. Okay. And the thing is when you're new, there's so many things you're dealing with as a new entrepreneur, as a new coach. You're dealing with, what you're going to be selling. You're dealing with what your brand is going to be. What is a brand even? You're dealing with, how am I going to market? How am I going to become visible? How am I going to, actually get people to find me? And you think, I'm just going to get a website and they're going to come. And the issue is, even if you have a website, I guarantee you, if you did your website yourself and you know nothing about websites, your website isn't even set up to convert clients when they come to your website. I know it's a harsh truth. It's a harsh truth, but it's true. So my point here is that what is so crucial for you instead of focusing on having a website, what you need is a reliable platform where clients can easily buy your program. That's it. You need a place for them to come to online in order to click buy for your program. And that does not necessarily have to be a website. So if your clients can pay you, if they can pay for your service, you are ready to begin. Point blank, period. If you have set up a platform for a button that people can click purchase from you, you're ready to begin. So if there are any new coaches in here or growing coaches that think, have had that kind of website monkey on their back, let it go. You can just let them hop right on off because you don't need it. Now, down the line, as you grow, of course, go ahead, get your website if you feel there's a need. But the benefit is you're going to be able to afford to outsource it. Because I'm telling you, the other thing I see is, I need a website, so I'm going to do it myself. And you spend hours upon hours, weeks, months maybe, trying to do this website yourself. I'm speaking from experience. I'm no longer ashamed. Okay, I've let that go. But I recognize now how much time I wasted like trying to get this website up, and then it didn't even bring me clients to begin with. What brought me clients is having a way for them to purchase or a button for them to click buy, and also focusing on my organic marketing efforts. So that's a conversation for a different. In case you're new here, I'm Sha-day Johnson, and I just announced that I am embracing a new title this year. So normally I would come on here and say, "Hey, I'm your tech strategist, and I help coaches, blah blah blah." But now I am officially owning that I am a tech coach, and so I'm so excited about that. I am a tech coach, and I am the tech coach for coaches. I know that sounds funny, but it fits. It's my brand, right? So I'm the tech coach for coaches, and I focus on teaching you how to use the tools that will streamline and automate your business, those tools that will run your business. So if you are feeling any kind of tech overwhelm, you are in the right place, because that is my mission. It's to help coaches get the tech part of their business under control, because I see way too many of you online struggling with that and letting it affect how you are able to bring in clients. So no more of that in 2024. We are busting that out the door. And today, that is what I'm going to help you do. And Paperbell is my recommended reliable platform that you can use instead of a website to actually get people to buy your coaching programs and to manage your coaching business. So in 2024, like I said earlier, we're standing out because we are using the right tech tools that will provide an amazing client experience. So you know me, you know I love Paperbell, so you know what's coming. But in case you're not familiar, Paperbell is an all-in-one tool that handles scheduling, payments, contract signing, as well as client management. So it's basically an all-in-one tool that runs your coaching business. Okay. So let's just take a quick peek inside of Paperbell in case you've never seen it. I'm sharing some screenshots here. So when you log into your Paperbell account, first of all, Paperbell was made exclusively for coaches. So that's why I recommend it, because it was built with a coach in mind. So immediately when you log in, you're going to see your upcoming appointments, because that is vital information for you, right? You got to know, when is my next coaching session? When is my next discovery call? All of that. So you're going to see all of your upcoming appointments here. This is my demo account. So this is why it says like all my name here, but you're going to see the date, the time, as well as the program that you sold. Okay. And then you see these tabs up here. So as you tab through these, you're going to see your availability that you've set up. So in this case, I've set up Mondays, I'm available from 12 to 5, Tuesdays from 10 to 2, also Wednesdays and Thursdays, and then no availability, Friday through Sunday. And side note, this availability does sync with your Google Calendar. So you do need to have a Google account set up, and it's going to sync, because then that will help you to avoid any like double booking issues. So if you got a doctor's appointment on your Google Calendar, it's going to make that's during these, available times, going to make sure you're not going to book any calls during your doctor's appointment. Next, we have your packages. So this is going to list all of the packages that you've created. So you can create just one, because, if you're focusing on just your one-on-one program, great. But if you have a suite of products that you're offering, then all of those are going to be listed here for you to manage. Then the next tab up here we have is clients. So this is where the CRM portion comes into it. So each client has their own profile. So when you click on this, it's going to give you the details of this person has paid this much. They have this many sessions left, all of that information that you need. Also, side note, I've done videos on this before. And when your client signs up with you through Paperbell, they're automatically given a client portal. So if you need to provide documents to them, they simply just log into their portal and they will be able to see it. If you need to provide any notes to them, there's a little notes feature, all of that. So I have a separate video on that. But if you need me to cover it again, just let me know in the comments. And then lastly, you have your sales tab. So this is going to list all of the sales that you're making. So you can see all of your money coming in. Okay. Now, my favorite part of the Paperbell experience is that when you create all of those packages, then it creates what's called a Paperbell shop. So this is the demo shop that I created inside my course Power Up with Paperbell. And so it's for Coach Ava, who's someone I made up. And so she has these six different packages that she offers. And so when we create them, you can customize these pictures, customize the color of the buttons, all that. And then when you click on learn more, it takes you to a separate landing page that you can also customize. So this is why I say you don't actually need a website for people, or in order to start your coaching business or grow your coaching business, because you just need a place for people to come to click buy. And when you're using Paperbell, they come to your Paperbell shop, they click learn more, and then they click buy. And then they are automatically taken through the onboarding process. So, those 4 essential steps I talked about. So when they click purchase, they're going to be prompted to schedule their first call with you, make a payment with either Stripe or PayPal. They'll be prompted to sign your contract electronically, and they'll be prompted to complete an onboarding survey if you've decided for that to be part of the onboarding process. And then if you set this up, also, they can be sent that welcome email, because Paperbell does have an automated email feature. So this is why I love Paperbell, guys. And this is why I created a course on it, because it's a game changer for coaches. So if you are wanting to get started with Paperbell, and you're wondering how much does it cost, it is currently $57 per month, or $570 for the year. And you can get started for free using my affiliate link, which is shadayjohnson.com/Paperbell. So as I have been mentioning, I have created a course that will help you set up your entire Paperbell backend system so that you can start onboarding clients with ease. And I do want to mention that Power Up with Paperbell is actually way more than just a tutorial on how to use Paperbell. Like, it is that, because I give you all the tutorials on every single thing you need to set up. But it's more than that, because it's actually a complete roadmap on how to manage your business so that you can actually scale to 6 figures. When I was working one-on-one with coaches at the start of me, like, working with coaches in a tech, as a tech coach, I started off as a tech VA. A lot of times these coaches are having issues scaling because of the lack of systems they had on the back end. And so when you have, those hacked together systems, and it really, first of all, it affects your confidence, because if you're not confident on the back end of your business, you're not going to be confident on the front end of your business. So really having a system that you feel comfortable with, that that you feel, eventually feel comfortable outsourcing, that makes a total difference. So that's why I created Power Up with Paperbell, because I wanted to give you that roadmap, give you that foundation so that you could actually scale to 6 figures. All right. So here's what some of my amazing Power Up with Paperbell students are saying. Let's see. Tia says, everyone, I purchased this course 2 weeks ago. Well, this is, months ago now, but, and it's fantastic. Her YouTube videos are great, but her course really dives deep. I've learned a lot, and my shop is looking good. You can join now by going to shadayjohnson.com/course. The link is in the description of this video. The investment is either you have 3 payment options. You can pay in full for $997 US. I also have a 6-pay option, which is 6 payments of $185. And I recently added a 12-pay option to make this even more accessible in 2024. So you can also choose to do a 12-pay of $97. So that's Power Up with Paperbell, and that is how you are going to make your coaching program stand out this year.